Healy had been the one leaving the messages. He'd been trying to warn them. First, he tried to warn her father. And Eamon Wilde might have figured this out if it weren't for his illness. Forget everything you think you know. He'd been following her mother. He left the postcard on Dimpna's bus. He knows. Every chance he could slip away, he'd been trying to warn them. He knew Ben was in town. He knew Sean wanted a relationship with his son, and he knew Johnny O'Reilly had not been thrilled. Dimpna had also heard talk that Tommy Healy's body would be off to a crematorium as soon as it was released from the morgue. There was a sense of relief in town. Justice had been done. A killer who could not kill again. But it didn't fit. It didn't fit, and she knew it, just like Cormac O'Brien knew it. Sean's words were swimming in her brain. I saved your life, and Ben's. Had it been mere hours ago that he'd whispered it to her? And did he save her life? When? The family was tossing red roses into the grave now, coming up one by one to pay their last respects to the dancing man. Sean had seemed unnaturally calm, even pleasant. Was he happy Tommy was dead? He'd always been so jealous, especially when his father gave Tommy a ruby ring the night before he was to ride Last Dance. Tommy's face flashed in front of Dimpna, but it wasn't a recent memory. It was from that long ago prank. Sean behind Tommy, strangling him with a green tie, Tommy's body slumping to the floor of the barn. Tommy had changed after that. She'd always assumed he changed after Last Dance was killed, but that wasn't the truth, was it? He changed after that prank. Never looked at her the same sweet way again. Never rode a horse again. What if her memory was correct? What if he had come up behind her when Last Dance was killed, tried to pull her off, with both hands? Tommy standing next to her in the barn moments before he was dead. You don't know me, not really. Sean, I saved your life. When had he saved her life? When she witnessed a murder. Immediately after Tommy's body had slumped to the ground, she'd turned to run, and literally slammed into Johnny O'Reilly.